Hi peeps, well it's been about a week, hopefully you've had time to drop in, see your doctor. You've done the whole ask for an appointment, wait for your appointment to come through, gone and sat in the waiting room, you sat there in front of your doctor and you've said to him, "Doctor, I have decided to engage upon a regime of fitness. I'm going to melt these pounds of ugly fat. I'm going to replace them with lean muscle and become a sexual god."
Turn around when possible.
After he's finished laughing, the doctor probably said, well, we'll give you a blood test. So you may well be waiting for your blood test to come up. But I figured, week and a half, about time I made another video. So here we are. He's probably, unless you're in really, really bad shape, he's probably going to say, yeah, you can go for
round the roundabout, 5th exit.
And you're thinking, walking, that's a bit wussy, isn't it? A bit crap. Well, I tell you what, I went on a half marathon. I walked it.
Go round the
when I first
roundabout,
come out of the hospital.
5th exit.
It absolutely killed me. Like, it didn't just do me legs. I had backache, I had shoulder ache, I had neck ache, my arms ached. It really did. It was, you know, it's gentle. It's a gentle exercise, and that's what we're starting off with, because you've probably not done anything for quite a while, if you're anything like I was. So, like going for a walk. I know I brushed over this last video, but it was so windy. I don't think anyone could really hear. So where's this bloke going? So we're on walking, where to walk, when to walk, how to walk. Okay, first off, you can walk anywhere. Doesn't matter what you're wearing. I mean, I'll go for a walk. I've got my work boots on, my work trousers, so I'm out in speedy toe cap boots.
After
like
18 yards, take the exit.
Don't need any special equipment to walk. Do you need anywhere special to walk? Well, not really. All you need is a little bit of time.
Go round the roundabout,
Now,
5th exit.
Let's just turn her off. I know where I am. So, you're, where was we? Where to walk, when to walk. Yes, don't need anything special to wear. Don't need anywhere special to go. Now, some of the other fitness guys, they talk about walking first thing in the morning, and it's probably the best time to go for a walk. You know, your stomach's empty, it gets you going, it gets your metabolism going first thing in the morning. It's got all day to burn off all those excess calories. Okay, it's the way forward, it's the best time. But those guys, they're doing keep fit for a living. Yeah, they're not getting up early in the morning doing stuff. I mean, I personally, I'm up at 5 AM to get to work. Not really going to get up at 4 AM, so as I can have an hour's worth of walking and showering before I leave for work. So, second best. Can't really do it in the morning. We want this to be something you're going to carry on doing, so it can't be too much of a chore. So what I do, lunchtime. Yeah, lunchtime, you've got an hour for your lunch. People you work with, yeah, they're nice fellas. You know, but it's a wasted hour, lunchtime, isn't it, really? You know, if they were your best buddies you're working with, then you'll see them in the evening anyway. And if you're not going to be wanting to see them in the evening, then there's other things you can be doing lunchtime. So here you are, lunchtime, second best, but you've got an hour. Now for that hour, what I do is I walk for 20 minutes. I walk away from work for 20 minutes, that is. Okay, that gives me a 40-minute round trip. It also gives me 20 minutes to have a little bit of a cool down, a cup of tea when I get back before I start work again. So I've actually had some kind of break, and it all works quite well. Now, if you can't do that, I suppose when you get in from work, I'm not a great fan of getting in and and then getting ready to go and do something else. Once you get in, once my arse touches that sofa and the telly's on, you know, that's pretty much the end of it as far as motivation goes. So that's the plan. We're going to try and keep this as something you can do, fit it in with your normal lifestyle, and you're more likely to keep doing it. Yeah, you won't get the results that these guys that do it full time get, but well, you ain't got time to do that, have you? You know. So we've briefly covered when to walk. First thing in the morning is best. Second best, your lunch break. Third best when you get in from work. Before you sit down, park your car up, put your suitcase down in the porch, or you know, whatever you do for a living. You know, you put your tools down, go for a walk. Yeah, walk away from wherever you are 20 minutes. Now, how you going to walk? Now, you might think, well, walking's easy, just put one foot in front of the other. And yeah, you can mooch along, okay, but we're not talking about going for a 20-minute, half-hour mooch somewhere. Okay, you're doing this because you want the exercise. So what you do is you march. Okay, you stand up straight, good posture, stand up straight, nice long strides, and you go pretty much as fast as you can. I'm not talking about doing the silly Olympics wiggly bum walk that they used to do. If you're over 40, you probably remember the 5-mile mints they used to do in the Olympics. I'm not talking about doing that. It looks silly, feels silly, probably not the way forward. Okay, you'll get a bad reputation. Okay, I'm talking about striding. You stride purposefully across the landscape, aware of your surroundings, good posture, standing up. That's how you do it. You stand, you stride, you make good progress, you go forward. Okay? Don't want to see any rounded shoulders looking at the floor, hands in pockets. No, your hands swing by your sides. You look up, you look straight. You're aware of your surroundings. If you live in a dodgy area, you'll find they're walking about with your hands out of your pockets, standing up straight and looking confident. Okay, it's the way forward. People will give you a lot less shit. Okay, walk about with your head bowed, hands in your pockets, look like a victim. It's not what you want. So that's a good byproduct of having good posture, standing straight. You'll find that you're less likely to get any crap off of people, and also it's good for you. You need good posture, okay? You're over 40, you're probably noticing you've got a few aches and pains, you know, your back hurts. Why does your back hurt? Your back hurts because the muscles in your back aren't strong enough. Why aren't they strong enough? Probably because you're slouching, okay? Sit up straight, stand tall, stride. So you've come out your house, you've come out your place of work, you're standing up, you're striding forward majestically across the landscape, or at least along the road. You do it for 20 minutes. Okay, when your time's up, spot yourself a landmark. It might be a lamppost, it might be a fence, it doesn't matter what it is, but it's something that you can remember that you walked to, and you touch it, you go, touched. I have arrived. This is how far I've gone in my 20-minute walk. Then you turn around, walk back again. You walk there in 20 minutes. You should be able to walk back in 20 minutes. Okay, you arrive back, it's 40 minutes. It's not a great deal of time in the grand scheme of things. And it's going to do you some good, alright? You might think, well, that's a bit crap. Honestly, if you spent the last 20 years sitting in the office, or even me, I mean, I deliver building materials. I spend quite a bit of time sat in this chair driving. But I carry, you know, bits of concrete, bags of sand and stuff like that as well. But I tell you what, you'll start noticing your legs are ache, your back will ache a little bit, and you'll find you get out of breath. Okay, and this is another thing with your walk. You walk fast enough that talking makes you out of breath, which means at the start you start quite gently. You know, you'll be going along, you might start looking too fast, and you'll find that, you know, talking makes you get out of breath. You'll just ease it back a little bit. Okay? When you shut up, you want to be getting your breath back. You know, I'm not talking about stopping outside the road wheezing. Okay, I'm talking just slow it down a little bit. You know, if you're a smoker, you'll probably start noticing a little bit of phlegm. You know, you'll be coughing up a bit of phlegm. Okay, that's good. That shows that it's working. That shows that you're using parts of your lungs that don't normally get used. Okay, that's a good thing. Like, cough that tar up, get rid of it. It's nasty. It's nasty at the side of the road in the gutter. It's even nastier inside your lungs. Get shot in. So we've done when to walk, how to walk. What you're wearing when you walk doesn't really matter. What you're wearing when you walk. And you get back. You know, I do my lunchtime. When I get back, it's time for a cup of tea. All's good. Now you do that and you will gradually get faster. You'll find that your landmark, which you've touched, because if you don't touch it, you might start walking near it. You know, oh yeah, that's where I walk, so turn around and come back. No, walk up to it, touch it. I have arrived. Then you go back. And as you get fitter, you will get a little bit fitter. You'll get there. And you look at your watch and go, I've still got half a minute, I've still got a minute, I'm walking to the next lamppost, or the one after that, or that bus stop over there, which you can't see because the camera's facing this way. Okay, and you'll walk to that, and you touch that instead, and that's your new landmark. You do it 5 days a week. Okay? You know, I'm going to say, I'll keep on saying, this is something that you're fitting in with your normal routine. And the time when you've got a routine is when you're at work. Weekend, all goes out the window. You know, you've got time with your missus, you've got kids, you've got stuff going on. It's important stuff. Okay? So, what I'm doing is, and what I'm going to recommend you do is the weekend, time off. Okay? The weekend is for slobbing. Weekends for family stuff. Okay, so during the week, Monday to Friday, you're going to work, you've got a routine, you go do your fitness, you go do your walk. Now that isn't to say that you just sit on a chair all day, right? You know, because you can do, there's other stuff you can do on top. I mean, this is your minimum. Okay, your daily walk, Monday to Friday. 40 minutes, okay, that's what you want to do, and that's what will make you feel better. It really will. It doesn't mean to say that when your missus goes shopping on Saturday that you can't offer to go with her and help carry the bags. I know, it's purgatory. You know, you go shopping with a woman, oh dear, she wants to look at shoes, she wants to look at hats, she wants to look at all kinds of really dull stuff. You know, she doesn't want to go to the sports section, she doesn't want to look at the crossbows and the knives and the engines and the stuff like that you might want to be looking at. Oh yeah, nice V8 for the Land Rover, have a bit of that. No, she wants to look at boring stuff, but, you know, she's your missus, go with her, she'll appreciate it. Okay, she'll appreciate you being a little bit fitter. Okay, she says that she loves you as you are. She'll tell you that she loves you, that you're a little bit squeezy. Take it from me, I've lost a bit of weight, put a little bit of weight back on, I've lost a bit of weight. Okay, when I've lost a bit of weight, she likes me a little bit better. Okay, and something else that you can do, go shopping with her. You know, if your shop's within like a 20-minute walk, instead of taking the car, walk there. There's 2 of you, it's 4 hands, 4 bags of shopping. You know, it depends how you do your shopping. If you do like the monthly shop, you probably can't carry it all. But if she's like, oh, I've got to go and get some milk, got to go and get some bread, go with her. Go with her, take the bag. No love, I will carry the bag home. Okay, you've had a warm up, you've walked there, your hand's empty. And then after you've walked round the shop, you've elbowed your way through all the other shoppers and the fat bin and the other people who stand in the aisles and get in the way, right? You've got past all of them. Okay, go to check out, get your shopping, you've got a bag or two, carry them. Let your missus walk, she's probably wearing heels or something silly on her feet. You know, it's cool. Okay, now I think I've probably talked walking to death. So I think that's about it. Next week, probably going to talk about success and the failure. What do you do when it's been pouring rain all day? You haven't felt like going for it. Okay? What do you do when you fall off the wagon? Okay, next week. See you later, Pete.